We are talking about the heat, and of course it's super hot, and wearing makeup in the heat. Those two things typically don't mix, but Jacqueline Parasetsky is here from Skin Perfect Image Wellness Spa, and you're here to tell us, yeah, they do mix. You just have to have these special tricks up your sleeve. So
you have to have the right formulation
exactly
to make sure that we're all sweat proof and that our makeup literally doesn't run off of us.
Okay, so the first thing we're talking about,
primers.
Primer. So we usually think of that with paint, but no, it's for your face.
Yes, and if you think about your face as your canvas, it's important to prime the canvas before you paint it. So it's the same idea with makeup. So primers are going to fill the pore size, and they're also going to soften fine lines and mattify and hydrate the complexion. Because if you imagine, most of the time we're putting powder or foundation on, and maybe our cheeks are dry or our T-zone's oily. So we need all of that neutralized, softened, and have a nice silicone base so everything else goes on smooth, and then our color that we put on top of it, it will stay. And Sydney, our model, we've already primed her makeup this morning. She has primer on, so that way any powder, liquid foundation, blush, it's going to stick.
Because it goes on the primer and not on the skin directly.
That's right. That's what makes our makeup come off quicker.
Okay, so I am so curious about this. I've heard about these sprays. And I'm always, do they work? How do you do it yourself?
Okay.
Because you have to spray yourself in the face.
I'm going to show you, as Sydney's makeup artist, I'm going to do it on Sydney. And notice how I just kind of circle and let it fall. And then if you do it at home, you're going to spritz it and then walk into it and let it hit your face.
And it smells so good.
It does. This is a rose water base, and it has polymers in it that bind the pigment to your skin.
So what brand is this?
This is Color Science on the Mend. And they have about 5 or 6 different kinds with different bases. Like this one's rose water because on the Mend means it's hydrating and nourishing the skin.
So this basically, it literally like kind of sets it in time, so right when you do it?
Yes, so it sets it, so then therefore when you have like a situation like humidity, it's not going to be affected because it's not going to move. It's literally setting the makeup in place. And I know there's a brand, Makeup Forever, that is in Sephora, and a lot of our clients go there, and that's another brand that they use on movie sets, because imagine the lighting and the heat that they're under.
Yeah, you sweat. And
you need that makeup to set.
And one of our other things, because we have like a minute left, so this is of course the standard
the waterproof makeup. Waterproof makeup. My favorite is the Maybelline, and these are actually lip stains, and I'm putting one on Sydney right now, and this is a stain that literally locks in. It lasts for 24 hours, and I'm not kidding you. The only way to take these off, go ahead and rub together, Sydney. The only way to take them off is use oil-based makeup removers. Other than that, oil and water, it's not going to come off.
It's inexpensive.
It's very inexpensive. They're $6.
All right, so that's all the time we have. We also have permanent makeup that you do.
Yes.
We'll get to that another day. So thank you so much, Jacqueline.
Thank you so much.
From Skin Perfect, and we'll be right back.